What's up guys, Bill from Unboxing Nerd. So do you have a kid who is always asking for new toys? Or are they to be convinced that it's something kind of vehicle that has four wheels and engines? Well, in today's video, I'm going to unbox a four-wheel drive that is super fast and cool, which is this. Yeah, RLAARLO, that they sent me for reviewing for a couple days ago. I remember that I'm a super fan of the four-wheel toys when I was in primary school because I watched some kind of Japanese cartoon. But with this four-wheel drive, it's much bigger and it's much faster than the toys I played with when I was a child. Well, without much talking about, so let's just check it now. So after you receive the box, you will see clearly that this product is for 8 years old at least. And if you open the box, you will see the user guide on the top of the car. And there are two small boxes to protect the car on each side, left and right, and one controller package, and then the car itself. Alright, now let's just check the details of this car. For the first one, just take the car body off. So when you open the case, make sure you switch the rope at the proper position in here. Otherwise, you may break the car body. Check this battery. It's connected by a red cable and it's covered by a holder. So you can do in this way, just disconnect and take the battery out like this. So it's quite convenient for users. By the way, this battery is 1500 mAh, which allows you to play around 20 minutes, something like that. You can see there's one white motor, which is 390 high-speed motor. That's quite strong for a toy indeed. For this little red button, that is a power switch. So if you switch on, just by pressing, you will hear an engine sound and a little light. This 4WD comes with a big tire and a shock absorber to prevent falling damage. The whole car is quite flexible, as like this. Indeed, you can modify the tightness of the shock absorber as well. And now let's just do a falling test. Now let's just put everything back. So whenever you want to put your body back, make sure you insert your body carefully and gently. Once we turn on the power of the car, the next step is you just need to switch on the power of the controller. So it's supposed to be connected automatically. If you check this controller, it has 3 steering trim knob options that you can modify, and one big red knob to control direction, and one breakers to control the movement of forward or backward. Alright, just let me show you one by one. To move forward, you just press this breaker. And if you want to move backward, just do the opposite way. It's for direction control. So if you turn the lobes up like this, then the car tire will turn right. And if you turn the lobe down, the car will move to the left. But there are always someone who may get confused of the movement control because everyone has different habit. So this controller has option to adjust the reverse command for meet your habit. Let's just test it. So if you turn this up, the breaker will do the reverse way as I have shown you before. And if you turn this up, then the direction lobe will be changing the command at the opposite way as well. So I mean, it really depends on your habit. But for me, I prefer just use it as a default. And for this lobe, you can change your speed rate, such as this. So if you turn the lobe at maximum, the car will be super fast. Let's just show it. I mean, for second lobe, it's for the angle of the direction when you move the car. So let's just watch. So if you move this to the maximum, then the tire will be turn into a higher degree of the angle, like this. And for final lobe, this lobe is for the tires. But sometimes you might get confused of the second lobe and the third lobe. But for me, I usually just put it on the middle. Now everything is working fine. Now it's time to show the driving. I test into three different kind of load. have a great time with these toys, and I believe this is a perfect gift if you want to send a present for your kid or for your friend, something like that. And for the price of this 4WD, and if you check the Kickstarter page, which is $79 US for super early bird. But again, as I have mentioned before, Kickstarter is not retail platform like Amazon, so you always need to take some kind of risk to receive nothing or get shipping delay if you back the project at this kind of platform. So again, that's it for today's video, and if you like my video, just feel free to hit your bell and subscribe. And so without much, so let's see you next time.